Hey guys, my name is Cobolt and welcome back to another War Thunder First Impressions video. This episode we're taking a look at the Crusader Mk.3. For those of you who do not know what a First Impressions video is on my channel, it is essentially where I take a tank that I've never played before, like this one right here, as you can see, have not played it before. And I take it out for the first time, and I know pretty much nothing about it, so I'm not really sure how to play it, and I sort of discover how to play the tank. And at the end of the video, I give my overall opinion on it. A couple episodes ago, we took out the Crusader Mk.2, and today we're taking out the Crusader Mk.3, which is more or less almost the same, except the gun and armor has changed. So if you can see here, we got a little bit more armor, I believe. We got 30 millimeters here. Another 16. This is a medium tank, by the way, so the armor shouldn't be too impressive. I believe it has the same armor on the side and in the back. And the gun has changed from a 40 millimeter to a 57 millimeter. So we should get a little bit more firepower. And this tank is crewed by 3 people, which is not the best, to say the least. I prefer to have at least 5. That way, if I get shot down the center, I don't get one shot, because if you get a hit through the front of your tank, it will most likely take out 2 crew members, and that's pretty much a game for you. So enough talking about this tank, let's take it out and see what it can do. Alright, so we're on the map Stalingrad, and I've took about 40 rounds of the stock ammo for this tank. I don't think I need any more than that, so if I take less ammo, I think that reduces the chances of me getting blown up by getting ammo racked. So right now I think I'm gonna go head over to A, which is on the further side of the map. Normally if I was on the other side I would head towards C, but on this side I think I'm gonna try going to A. I'm not sure, I don't think many people go there. It seems to be closer to the enemy spawn, so I'm hoping maybe I can cut them off and get a good position, so when they go to capture I can just take them out and go capture myself. So one thing I forgot to check is how is the velocity of these rounds on a higher caliber like this, but it seems like it's pretty high velocity, but just by looking at the targeting view of the tank. So already what I can notice, this thing feels a lot like the Crusader Mk.2, which should be expected. It's not going as fast. I believe it's because it's heavier. And that's the terrain. The terrain's really snowy, so it does. So usually tanks don't go as fast on snow. So that might be also another factor. And the maneuverability of this thing is almost the same as a Crusader again. We're approaching A. We already have a friendly there. So if he starts shooting or he gets shot and dies, then we'll know someone's attacking there. But so far, I think he's going to capture before we actually get to go help him out there. Oh, so there's a tank that's spotted at A, which is going to try and stop the capture for him. It's just one guy. They seem to be close to each other, so I'm hoping I can go help this guy out and take out that enemy that's trying to kill him. And now they're capturing zone A, which just doesn't seem to be good. That means there's more than one in there. So that guy's right there. And there's a guy over there, which seems, so I'm going to go around this way. I can see him. There's one right there as well. There he is, right there. He's still alive. And he is. Ooh, that was a big hit. That was a big hit. Hit him right there. Ground unit destroyed. This gun, jeez. Very powerful. Now we hopefully can take out that other tank that's in there. If he's still alive, which he might be. I think he is. He shouldn't expect us to be. He's alive. Ground unit destroyed. I'm loving this gun. Really, I am. I love high caliber. I mean, I've been playing nothing but 40 millimeter British guns since now. This is the first time I actually get something higher, of a higher caliber than the British. For the British. Now there's a guy right there. Can I hit him? No, I can't. I angle my tank and sun back up. Ooh, I think I can hit him from here. If he peeks out again, he's done. I'm damaged. Okay, he's gonna stop. He might be able to penetrate me. Oh, fast again. I'm just gonna wait for him to show his face, and God, I missed again. I hope he doesn't penetrate me. Ooh, took out my gunner. That's not good. And we're done. Damn. 2 kills, not bad. And he hit us right through the gun. Yeah, this thing, like I said, doesn't have that much armor. Alright, so let's get into another game and hopefully we can do a lot better. Alright, so we got 2 kills after that game. We also got the parts, and we started researching half of this new type of ammo. As you can see, we got, it says 3 kills, but we got 2 with the tank that we were reviewing. I got another one later on in the game. As you can see, 1 death, 1 assist. The assist, I think, was with the other tank as well. So that game, it started off great. I made a couple mistakes at the end, which was I should have probably backed off or either rushed him or, like I said, back off and then get a better position, which I just stood there. I should have. Alright, strong Carpathians. Long time since we've been on this map, and we're with more or less the correct matchmaking for this thing. There's a lot of trees here. I didn't see them. So I've heard that this map has changed a little bit. I know that you can't go away off to the side over there and just hide in the bushes and just shoot people who are out in the open, which is what I used to do. Light tanks. I used to do it with the M41. Just take the M41, just go through the far left side here and come out on their side and just shoot them in the back, and that was pretty much it. But now they've got that part of the map cut off, so now we can't really go in there. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be hugging the wall and trying to sneak around to do more or less the same thing and shoot them in the back, but I'd be going around through here instead of flanking left. And it's very difficult because there's a lot of trees here, so it's kind of hard to see people. So I'm not sure if this is going to go well enough. Hoping it does. You're one of the first people to actually get this far on our team, so we don't really have much help right now. Everyone should be want to capture A, so should be good. Now this thing is going pretty quickly right now, and oh. Ooh. He was waiting for me. Well, that didn't go too well, and like I said at the beginning of the video, I knew that would happen. If you get shot in the front, you're done. That's why I don't like tanks with 3 crew members. Okay, now we're probably on one of my least favorite maps, which is Monstock. And I hate this map because of how large it is, but it has gotten better. They changed a few things, so I find it's a little bit better to play with. It just took forever to find people, and it was really annoying too. And all these trees, it was hard to see, and it was an interesting map, but I didn't really like it. And I've heard that a lot of other people didn't really like it either. So, and I haven't really played on it too much either, so I'm not really familiar with it. On that last game, the other guy was just sitting there waiting for me, which is I was not expecting at all. So it seems like other people have tried that method, and this guy knew about it, and he just sat there waiting for people to do that, and I was just like one of the first victims. That guy just shot us there. I really don't want to get shot through the front again, because this is probably going to be a one-shot. Ooh, what's going on over there? Is there someone over there? Valentine, he's shooting something. Over there. I don't see it. See if I can find that other guy that shot me. He's over there somewhere, but he's probably gone by now. And I really don't want to push up too much, because that's really open area, so I can get shot from all over the place. Let me try and turn the tank around and see if I can go. Is anyone on this side? Seems like our team on the left side of the map pushed up quite far. So I'm assuming that there isn't many people there, and they're all on this side of the map. I didn't see anything. There is a little trail down there which I'm gonna try and rush into. I'm probably gonna get shot here, but I'm trying to get into that little ridge there so we can get some cover. But move up somewhat like I was doing. I don't see anyone so far. Ooh, that guy's right there. Dude, you missed. I'm gonna risk it with a shot at him. There's one right there too. One shot again. Right through the front, probably. Took out 2 crew members and done. One shot immediately. So now I'm just gonna give my thoughts on this thing, like I do in every other first impressions video, like I said. So basically, the armor on this thing isn't the greatest, which is to be expected because it's a medium tank, and they're not meant to be too heavily armored. They're more meant to be maneuverable and quick, which this thing is pretty quick and maneuverable. The gun on this thing is pretty good. Like I'm actually really impressed by it. I wasn't expecting to be that good. It was more or less a one shot, and it reloaded pretty quickly too, which is what I like to see. I thought just because it was a higher caliber, it would reload a lot slower than it actually did. So I was pretty impressed by that. It was usually it had a lot of fragmentation and penetration, which is what I like to see. So this is a pretty good tank. But there are some major flaws with this thing, and again, the 2 crew members, like, it's almost impossible to actually push up. I say almost, it's not actually, but it's more or less the situation when you're pushing up. There's people either if they're defending or they're already there. You want to have a lot of armor in the front to defend you, and not much armor on the back and sides, so really trying to push forward and take the shots to the front. This thing can't do that. Doesn't matter how much armor this thing has, as long as the shot can go through, you're done. It's a one shot because of these 3 crew members, which is what I really hate, because once you get a shot right through, all it has to do is take out 2 crew members. So I mean, these guys right here are really close together. This guy's a little farther apart, so if you take a shot in the turret, you're done. From the side, it doesn't matter, side, back, and front, pretty much done. Through the front, it'll go through and hit another guy, which it did for me, and the fragmentation too will hit all the people. So it really, the armor on this thing doesn't really defend it very well. You just get one shot right through the front most of the time, which is what I observed. I'm not saying I'm giving up on this tank. I'm going to try again with it, but really the 3 crew members are what really discourages me to play this thing, just for that reason. Unless it's a Valentine like this thing right here, and it can actually tank the shots that it hits and bounce them, then that's fine to have 3 crew members. But this thing, it has 3, but it can't defend them at all. So you really need to keep that in mind when you're playing this, and it's really important that I think what I should do next time is just to be less aggressive and stick with teammates, because this thing on its own, pushing up like as fast as I did, which is what I would normally do in a medium tank, it just doesn't work out for this thing. So if you guys liked the video, feel free to leave a like. If you like this content and are not already subscribed to my channel, feel free to do so as well. If you are subscribed, follow the channel on Twitter for notifications and information on future videos and stuff like that, so a little bit more convenient for you guys and me as well. So I think that's it, so I'm going to call that a video, and thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.